Greetings, YouTube. Housing is a human right. As the report reveals that homelessness in the U.S. is on the rise, people ask, why isn't homelessness seen as a national crisis? Excellent question. Homelessness surges 75% in L.A. in 6 years, a disaster activists call years in the making. Meanwhile, there are 2 vacant investor-owned homes for every homeless person in America. A visual category of every empty storefront in NYC's West Village. The Ending NYC Community Land Trust movement wants to go big and take the power away from developers and landlords and return it to the residents and neighborhoods. What a shocking concept. I'm also going to put a link in here today talking about Finland, because you see, Finland has ended homelessness. Do you know how Finland did it? This is a process that was actually tested in the U.S. What Finland did is that when someone becomes homeless, they give them a place to live. Period. And they aim their support network as an individual process. So they realize that Bob may need different kinds of support than Sally does. I know. No, it's a radical concept of treating people like humans. And guess what? It works. Just give people a place to live. A secure, clean place to live. That's it. We have the space to put them in. It is our job to take care of each other. Now, I know the libertarians out there are having their blood pressure pumped up and they're beginning to spittle at the mouth when I say things like that. But it is. We, the people, are supposed to take care of each other. You watch my back, I watch your back. It's how it works. That's how it's supposed to function. This is not some false Darwinian concept of man versus nature or the survival of the fittest, which was never said by Darwin. It was said by a supporter that got it wrong. It's how we adapt to situations. And how we need to adapt to this situation is by ending homelessness. And we can do that by simply giving people places to live. Make sure that housing is affordable. Make sure it's mixed housing so that you can't have enclaves built of exclusivity behind gated communities. I despise gated communities. Gated communities should be made illegal. The concept that you have a bunch of people living behind security fences to keep out the poors drives me insane. They're people. They are not aliens. I realize that a lot of the white supremacists out there view them that way. And a lot of the libertarians are like, oh, it's what the market says. So they'd rather let people suffer in misery because the invisible hand is going like this to all of us. No. It's our job to make sure that no one's homeless. And we have the capacity to do this. We have examples of how it can be done from Finland. We have tried this program in the United States itself. And it has worked. We know it functions. You tailor support to a person, you give them a place to live, problem solved. We could end homelessness. We could also end hunger and lack of health care and lack of education too. But we don't want to because we are horrible. Because we have been infected by the neocon memes. Because we have allowed libertarians and corporate interests to decide that other people should suffer so a very small percentage of people can make huge, obscene, vile, disgusting profits by exploiting their fellow man. Yeah. We do that. And we need to end it. And we can. Just like we can end homelessness if we wanted to. But we don't. And remember, we're a Christian nation.